This is Russell Dobular sitting in for Jimmy Dore, who is performing in El Paso, Texas tonight, joined with my esteemed colleague, Keaton Weiss.
Is that the event poster for the show tonight?
Well, it's under the computer.
It's a weird comedy show.
I'll pull it out later.
Yeah.
All right, so this is the Shirion Collective. Some people say this is fake. I suspect it's real, even if it's not. I'm pretty sure there are organizations like it doing what is proposed here. So they put out an ad that caught a lot of people's attention back in February. Join the Shirion Collective's first undercover operation. Become an agent embedded behind enemy lines at this weekend's protest, marking our first global operation that combines the efforts of volunteers and our more seasoned internal team, who we're looking for. Individuals who can maintain cool, calm, and collected demeanors under triggering Jew hate and pressure. Volunteers willing to wear keffiyehs and walk in these demonstrations masked. Individuals with Arabic-sounding names and Middle Eastern appearance may be uniquely positioned for deeper infiltration and will receive cash compensation for their vital role in our operation. Who we're looking for.
Non-union, no craft service, no bathroom.
No. Good on your resume.
You get a stipend for your participation, yes, and a resume credit, yes.
Good networking opportunity.
Yeah.
Individuals who can maintain cool, calm, and collected. Oh, okay.
In Hollywood, this is a good networking opportunity.
I mean,
you pulled this off.
It kind of is. So key locations are Dublin, Sydney, Toronto, New York City, San Diego, London, and Washington. That's where they say they particularly want to recruit people. Why volunteer? Engage in a unique global initiative to uphold Western values and safeguard Israel and the Jewish people. Learn new skills in disguise, documentation, and discreet intelligence gathering. Work alongside a team of like-minded strategic action takers. You will not be alone. Contribute meaningfully to a greater cause, engaging in work that's both impactful and purpose-driven. Wednesdays are matzah brai night. Free unlimited matzah brai. No, that's not there. Kidding. DM for more info. You will be provided an hour-long basic training by one of our ex-Mossad team leads. This will be the first volunteer-based worldwide civilian operation, but not the last. Disclaimer: this operation is entirely lawful, carries minimal risk due to extensive safety measures and law enforcement presence, and fully complies with all regulations.
Minimal risk being that we made up all the threats of violence, right? These protests are actually safe. We're here to make them look violent, even though they're not. So don't worry, your safety's not actually in danger. That's just what we want the people to think.
Risks may be elevated for those with patchouli allergy.
Yeah.
So, okay. My bullshit detector tells me this is probably real because the details are exactly right. But I could be wrong. You know, there are some smart people out there who are going to do a good fake or a good forgery. But this is exactly what I would expect from an organization that was really trying to do this. So, could go either way. But on the Grayzone, Max and Aaron took a look at some footage that almost certainly reveals that whether it's through this organization or not, there are definitely probable Jewish identified people out there trying to discredit these protests.
Never forget the 7th of October. Never forget the 7th of October. One more time. Not 5 more times. Not 10 more times. Not 100 more times. Not 1,000 more times. Not 10,000 times.
That was highly suspect to me.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You know, listen, being Jewish myself, having been around a lot of Jews in my lifetime, that guy sounds Jewish.
He sounds like Jewish. Exactly.
Never forget the 7th of October. Never forget the 7th of October. Yeah, Palestinian talks like that. Give me a break.
Yeah, exactly. My Judar just went off when I heard. And they're like, they've covered everything, including their eyes.
Yeah.
Look at that guy.
The 7th of October. Who talks like that?
Never forget the 7th of October. I can see what's that crazy Zionist wash up in Hollywood? John Lovitz. I could see him saying that.
I mean, the 7th of October, 2023.
Let's say-
7th of
Watch
October,
totally
1989. I got
Oh,
a parking
come on.
ticket, even though I
This
was
guy- it
parked
sounds
50
like he's-
feet from the bus stop. The judge didn't throw it out because he was an anti-Semite. Oh, Allahu Akbar, right? That's right. That's what I meant.
Allahu Akbar.
Yeah,
Allahu Akbar.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
God is
almost
great.
Forgot what I was saying there. I got confused for a minute there. Sorry.
Remember the 7th of October. Never forget the 7th of October. Never forget.
Yeah, there's absolutely no way. There's absolutely no way. I mean, I'm assuming this was shot in New York. Yeah, I mean, those are New York Jews. Those are New York Jews in disguise. And he's right. Like, why would you cover up your face to that point, to that degree? And the people who are the real protesters, they're covering up their faces using the COVID masks so that they can get away with it. They're not covering up their faces trying to look like
that.
Lawrence. They're not doing Lawrence of Arabia.
Right. Yeah.
7th of October. Not 5 more times. Not 10 more times. Not 100 more times. Not 1,000 more times. Not 10,000 more times.
Tell me,
Nobody would.
His brother-in-law
nobody would-
probably owns the hot dog stand. That's why he had to cover the face. Yeah,
Nobody
he
would
probably
say
knows the
that.
guy. Yeah.
No legitimate
Yeah.
protester would say 1,000 October 7th. Nobody would say that. Come on, man. So yeah, no, you definitely have infiltrators going out and trying to discredit the protest. They found one person with a sign saying the Zionist protesters would be the next victims of Hamas. And that person is deeply sus. Because if you've ever been to these protests, everyone is so careful not to give the media that kind of a soundbite. Even if you thought that way. Even if you thought that way, you wouldn't say it. Somebody who really
I've never
thought
heard
that
it.
way would not say it.
I've never heard anything even approaching that. Even approaching that.
Yeah, so we presumably have some infiltrators, not only infiltrators, but really bad, dorky Jewish infiltrators trying to pass themselves off as pro-Palestine protesters. So be careful out there, kids. This is a pretty funny tweet.
Just make sure you pay them what you told them, because they'll turn on anybody
they'll
for
sue.
that. Yeah,
They'll sue.
They'll come after you. Yeah. If you promise them 65 plus subway fare, give them 65 plus subway fare. Give them round trip subway fare. Don't try and lawyer it one way. Give them the $5.50 or whatever a round trip subway ticket costs. Probably more than that by now, right?
$3.50.
Yeah.
God is great. Muhammad is his prophet. He is his prophet. Salam
I've been
alaikum.
rehearsing all night. My wife said, Murray, enough already. We got to go to sleep. You have it.
It sounds like the two remaining Beastie Boys. It might have been the two remaining Beastie Boys. They're not getting a lot of work these days, so it could very well have been.
Hey, come see us do a live show in El Paso, Texas, San Antonio, Denver, Colorado, Los Angeles, California, May 19th at the Zephyr Theater. That's a panel show with video. Ashland, Virginia, Athens, Georgia, Rutherford, New Jersey, Minneapolis, Ontario, California, Irvine, California. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets.